Hi, my name is Joseph Weeks from Say Bye Boss. Welcome to my review of ClickAgency. Now, ClickAgency was a product that was developed by two guys whose software I've actually purchased before. One's name is Ben Murray, and the other one is Brad Stevens. And these guys produce very, very good software. As a result, I do know that this software will be no different. What you can see in front of you now is I've been playing around with software, and it's a bit of a lengthy process, so I don't really want to take you through that process in a review video. But I'll walk you back from where I am right now. And as you can see within the framework of the software, you have edit template with bot. So this is software that creates landing pages or web pages. And what it does that is it then takes these web pages and creates corresponding Facebook ads and Google ads. And the methods by which you can create these web pages could be you could do it manually yourself, or creatively, interestingly, you could use a bot. Now, I'm using a bot, and it's intriguing. I'm going through the framework. It's asking me all kinds of questions, and yeah, it's really very interesting. I have to say I haven't done anything like this before. So if you look at my screen, you can see the series of questions that the bot has been asking me. Essentially, I'm trying to create a template for a cleaning business, and it asked me things about what the business, how I describe the business, and stuff like that. You know my logo, what logo to put up, what background image, so you can see. So I'm just going through the steps here. Like I say, it's pretty long, so I don't really want us to go through it step by step. Anyway, proceeding along nicely, it's now asking me, do you want to show the team section? So if I have a team or not, and I'm just going to skip through this for purposes of speed and not bother with that. All right, time for some contact details. It's now asking me, and your client will want people to know how to contact them right. Calling it right. Do you want to show the contact section and skip through? Yeah, obviously I want to, but I just want to speed this up essentially. So, um, leads and sync them to. Would your client like to collect leads and sync them to the email list? So essentially, this is assuming that this website I'm creating is not for me, but for a client of mine, and it wants to know whether this page will be used not just for marketing themselves, but as a lead generation platform. And I would just say no for with some speed, and we keep going. Nice, we're almost done. Last few questions. I promise. It's brilliant. It's almost like you're talking to a friend of yours. Do you want to show a footer section? Skip. And there we go. Looks like my job is done. So let's come to the end of it. Let's see what kind of landing page or website it's going to produce. So click on proceed. And it's taking its time. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm not really sure what's going to come out of this, but it looks pretty interesting. Now, what I would say about this piece of kit is that, let's see what it did. Review your answer, video section. So it's taking me through, I think, all the options I've selected. Next. And so I just publish it. Let's see what it created. Actually, let's preview it first. Let's publish. I can always delete it anyway. Okay. Oh no, preview. That's what it looks like. So there we go. Look at that, brilliant. all created by the bot. Look, so um, in essence, it's just a simple one-page website with the logo, background image, and I put a watch video, um, almost like a call to action, and I embedded it, the click agency demo in there, and that's what you have. I think it's obviously it's very there'll be tweaks and changes that you can make, but aside from that, I think it's a very good it's a very good, brilliant idea that you can, if you're a newbie and you have no idea and no concept of creating websites, you can actually go to agency and businesses and say, listen, I'm an agency, I can create a website for you, and when I create a website for you, I also have a corresponding template that will create copy that can be used for Google Ads or Facebook Ads. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I think it's going to be brilliant. Now, the thing about, there's a lot of, in the market, there's a lot of discussion about methods by which you can approach agencies. And in essence, this software will allow you to do two things. For you as a business owner, it will allow you build your own websites or your own landing pages if you want. And because you can actually build for businesses as well, you can do this and create a method by which they can also generate leads, which obviously is the lifeblood of the business. So it's almost like a business in the box where you're not just creating the business, you're also creating methods by which you can get traffic to the business. And this in itself is almost like a two in one package. And it's something that you don't always see, because what tends to happen is people tend to separate all the aspects of this business. So you'll have maybe a funnel builder or a web page builder separately, or you have a method by which you can drive traffic to whatever products you have. It's rare you see them combined together. And I think as a result, this is one of the nicest and the most easy methods I've found to actually create landing pages or websites. It's just revolutionary. Now, like I said to you, I've got a few products by both of the makers of these products, and they tend to have very good support as well. So this is not something in which you'll buy and you'll find out that after a while there will not be upgrades, or there will not be tweaks, or there will not be things done to it to continue to keep it going. That's not the case with these guys. What you get is you're going to get a fantastic set of guys who will back up their products and who will have very, very good support for you. So it's quite amazing. So now, what is it going to cost? That's the thing. I think a lot of people would like to know. And when it launches, it's going to start at $27. That's the early bird, and it's going to go up $37 for um, the advanced commercial package. Now, with the front end, you can create full marketing campaigns with landing pages in different niches, copy ads, and auto submit to Facebook Ads Manager or Google Ads Manager. And these features, basically the features I just showed you on there, even though I didn't show you the aspect of creating the ads and uploading them onto Facebook or Google, but all of that comes in the front end package. In the first OTO, you get the ClickAgency Platinum, which is for $49, and it gives you a more advanced edition of ClickAgency and includes the ability to create more pages per month and run more campaigns, access to 3 million images to use. Now, this is going to be very handy. To get that with your package is going to be very, very useful. And if there's one upgrade I'll go for, definitely be that one. And the ClickAgency Platinum DS1, like that's some sort of downsell, and that's a lighter version of it. So I'm not too sure what is included. It's not, they didn't say very much about it, but if it excludes the 3 million images, please go pay the extra $20 and go for the ClickAgency Platinum. Now you have the OTO2, which is the ClickAgency Enterprise, $69. The Enterprise version includes the ability to create unlimited pages and run unlimited campaigns. Users can also add their clients to the app. Now, this very much depends on what kind of business you're going to run with ClickAgency. If you're going to be providing websites or landing pages for businesses, then this is a must-have as well. If it's not really your thing, if you're just going to be creating websites for your business, or once in a while you're going to put them out there to sell on places like Upwork or Fiverr, then I don't really think that this is necessary, because remember, you also get the commercial license with the front end. Now you got the ClickAgency Enterprise Lite, which is a downsell as well. I don't know, it's not really specific about what that contains, but with these things, you always have to look at what you're losing out and what you're missing out of, and what you're saving. And if it's something that is going to be a huge detriment to you running the business, then I will opt for the full version. Now the third upsell is a white label, and this is, if you do know what you're doing, this can be quite lucrative, where you get different packages for different prices. So you can see here you have 100 licenses and 300 licenses at two different prices. The 300 license goes for 139, and 100 license goes for $99. It's almost like a no-brainer. The 139 for 300 license is the way to go, because you can sell very much more and keep the profits. Now the fourth is something called MSG Lock. MSG Lock is an app I actually own, and it was actually created by the other, the one of the partners. Sorry, a guy called Brad Stevens. And what this does is that this, how you go when you go to a website, or when you go to a page and you're reading an article, and once you're reading the article, what tends to happen is that it stops you from reading any more of the page, or watching any more of the video, and prompts you to enter your email address, or prompts you to enter your name, or whatever it wants you to do to continue using it. That's what this MSG Lock does. And in essence, this is one of the ways to build your list as well. So if you create, for example, a website which has a lot of content on it, which can be quite useful, then what you do is you actually use one of these mechanisms to ensure that your content doesn't get stolen, or because people can be quite disingenuous and go on there and just pick up your content, or it doesn't get when people want to use it, at least you get something for it by actually getting a lead. So it's a very, very good way of building your leads, and it does it in a way that it's almost non-invasive. It lets you read or watch a particular aspect of what you want, but at a point it will stop you, and then you'll be required to put in your information. Now, how does ClickAgency work? I've already showed you that, or walked you through it. These are my bonuses. I have a number of bonuses that I think we're very, very congruent with this, because we are going to be dealing with agencies, local agencies, potentially. As you can see, the template I was showing you was for a cleaning business, a local cleaning business. I've picked a bonus up that would be how to get traffic, local business traffic blueprint. And this is in essence is how to look for local businesses, and these businesses, obviously you'll be able to offer your services to build them a full package and market for them. Now, if this is going to be an ongoing thing, which a lot of us look for in the industry, I've also given you a monthly membership blueprint. This walks you through the best steps to go to offer a customer a deal and a package, the kind of amount you can charge, and what it would take to sustain it. Really important, because what you don't want to do is get in there and find out that you don't have all the tools and all the ideas on how to make this business model work. The third bonus I'm giving you is Niche Marketing Pro. I think of all of them, this is probably my go-to one. And the reason why I say this is this: when you are offering services to local businesses, sometimes people try to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. I think a different strategy or a better strategy will be to pick a niche that you're interested in, specialize in it, and become quite good at it. And what tends to happen is you find out that customers come to you because you are a specialist, and specialists can always charge more money, and the service sells itself because a guy who come to you who is a restaurateur, or who you go to who is a restaurateur, when he looks at your portfolio and sees you have worked with other restaurateurs, he'll just say to himself, you know what, this guy is a restaurant guy. He's the go-to guy for building websites for restaurants, and it's an easier sell. But if you're a guy who's done a dentist, you've done a chiropractor, you've done a landscape artist, you've done this, you've done that. Granted, you might be good at what you do, but sometimes it takes a bit more persuasion because the customer may not think to themselves that you actually are very very conversant with the industry, and you may not always know what you're doing. So Niche Marketing Pro would take a deep look at different niches and help you decide which niches or what niche you want to go into. Bearing in mind there's some areas that are just a dead certainty, like wealth or health or relationships. I mean, these are broad categories which can be broken down into subcategories, but essentially, if you stick to some of these niches, you can't go wrong. And these three bonuses will be delivered to you when you purchase through my link. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe at the button down below. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I like your feedback because what it does, it helps me work to producing better videos for you. Thank you very much.